Welcome back to my YouTube channel Coins History Coins VC. Today we're exploring four amazing US quarter dollar coins. 1776 to 1976 Bicentennial Quarter, no mint mark. 1977 D quarter dollar. 1979 D quarter dollar. 1980 P quarter dollar. Top 1. The United States of America quarter dollar dated 1776 to 1976 with no mint mark is one of the most recognizable commemorative coins ever produced in American history. This coin was issued to celebrate the 200th anniversary, Bicentennial, of the United States, marking 2 centuries since the Declaration of Independence in 1776. Unlike regular quarters that feature a single year, this special coin displays the dual date, 1776 to 1976, symbolizing the nation's founding and its 200-year milestone. The absence of a mint mark typically indicates that the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not use mint marks on circulating coins before 1980. The obverse, front, of the coin features the familiar portrait of George Washington, originally designed by John Flanagan in 1932 with the word Liberty above, "In God We Trust" to the left, and the dual date below the portrait. However, what truly sets this coin apart is its reverse back design. Instead of the traditional eagle, the Bicentennial Quarter showcases a colonial drummer boy holding a drum, designed by Jack L. AHR, along with a torch encircled by 13 stars representing the original colonies. This design reflects the spirit of the American Revolution and the fight for independence. The coin is made of a copper-nickel-clad composition for general circulation, meaning it contains a pure copper core with outer layers of copper-nickel alloy, giving it durability and a silver-like appearance. There were also special 40% silver versions produced for collectors, but those usually carry an S mint mark from San Francisco, unlike the no mint mark Philadelphia version. In terms of value, most circulated Bicentennial quarters without a mint mark are quite common and typically worth their face value of 25 cents. However, coins in uncirculated or high-grade condition, or those with errors such as double dies or off-center strikes, can be more valuable to collectors. The historical significance of this coin makes it highly collectible, even if its monetary value is not extremely high. During 1975 and 1976, the U.S. Mint produced these coins in massive quantities, and interestingly, no quarters were dated 1975 at all. All were marked 1776 to 1976. This adds to the uniqueness of the series. For collectors and history enthusiasts, the Bicentennial Quarter represents not just currency, but a piece of American heritage, capturing the pride and patriotism of a nation celebrating 200 years of independence. Today, it remains a popular coin among beginners and seasoned collectors alike, often kept as a souvenir or part of a larger collection of U.S. commemorative coins. Next, top 2. The United States of America quarter dollar 1977 with D mint mark is a classic example of the post-bicentennial Washington quarter series, representing a return to the standard coin design after the special 1776 to 1976 commemorative issues. This coin was minted in 1977 at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the small D mint mark located on the obverse, front, of the coin, just to the right of George Washington's tied hair ribbon. The obverse features the iconic portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, which has been a staple of the quarter since 1932. Above Washington's head is the word Liberty, while the phrase "In God We Trust" appears to the left, and the year 1977 is displayed below. This design reflects the enduring legacy of Washington as a symbol of leadership, unity, and the founding principles of the United States. On the reverse back of the coin, the traditional eagle design returns after the Bicentennial drummer boy design. The eagle, with wings spread wide, perches on a bundle of arrows, symbolizing strength and readiness to defend the nation, while olive branches below represent peace. Surrounding the eagle are the inscriptions "United States of America" at the top and quarter dollar at the bottom, with the motto "E Pluribus Unum" positioned above the eagle. This reverse design is also credited to John Flanagan and has remained largely unchanged for decades, making it one of the most recognizable coin designs in U.S. history. The 1977 D quarter is composed of a copper-nickel-clad material, consisting of an inner core of pure copper bonded between 2 outer layers of copper-nickel alloy. This composition was introduced in 1965 to replace the earlier 90% silver coins, primarily due to rising silver prices and the need for a more cost-effective and durable material for circulating coinage. The coin has a diameter of 24.3 millimeters and a weight of approximately 5.67 grams, with a reeded grooved edge that helps prevent counterfeiting and wear. In terms of mintage, the Denver Mint produced hundreds of millions of these quarters in 1977, making them very common in circulation. Because of this high production, most 1977 D quarters found today in circulated condition are worth only their face value of 25 cents. However, coins that are in uncirculated condition, especially those with sharp details, original mint luster, and no signs of wear, can carry a premium among collectors. Additionally, error coins, such as those with double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks, can be significantly more valuable, sometimes worth several dollars or more depending on rarity and condition. From a historical perspective, the 1977 D quarter represents a transitional period in U.S. coinage, following the patriotic celebrations of the Bicentennial and returning to the standard designs that emphasize continuity and tradition. For collectors, this coin may not be rare, but it is an essential part of a complete Washington quarter collection. It also serves as a reminder of the economic and cultural environment of the late 1970s, a time when the United States was navigating post-Vietnam War recovery, inflation, and social change. Overall, the 1977 D Washington quarter is a durable, widely circulated coin that combines historical symbolism with practical design. Whether found in pocket change or preserved in a coin album, it remains a meaningful piece of American numismatic history, valued both for its representation of George Washington's legacy and for its role in everyday commerce during its time next top 2. The United States of America quarter dollar 1979 with D mint mark is part of the long-running Washington quarter series, a cornerstone of modern American coinage that reflects both tradition and everyday economic life in the United States. This coin was struck at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D mint mark located on the obverse side near the base of George Washington's ponytail ribbon. The obverse design features the well-known left-facing portrait of George Washington, originally created by John Flanagan in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Washington's birth. Above the portrait is the inscription Liberty, while the national motto In God We Trust appears to the left, and the year 1979 is clearly struck below the bust. This design remained largely unchanged for decades, symbolizing stability and continuity in U.S. coinage. On the reverse side, the coin displays the traditional heraldic eagle design, also by John Flanagan, which had returned after the bicentennial quarters of 1975 to 1976. The eagle is shown with wings fully spread, perched on a bundle of arrows that represent military strength and readiness, while two olive branches beneath the arrows symbolize peace. Above the eagle is the Latin motto, E pluribus unum, meaning out of many one, emphasizing the unity of the states. The words United States of America curve along the top edge, and quarter dollar is inscribed at the bottom. This reverse design is deeply rooted in American symbolism and remained in use until the introduction of the 50-state quarters program in 1999. The 1979 D quarter is made from a copper-nickel clad composition, which includes a pure copper core sandwiched between two outer layers of copper-nickel alloy. This composition gives the coin its silver-like appearance while maintaining durability for everyday circulation. The coin weighs approximately 5.67 grams, has a diameter of 24.3 millimeters, and features a reeded edge. These specifications were standardized after the U.S. Mint transitioned away from silver coinage in 1965 due to rising silver costs and increased demand for circulating currency. In terms of mintage, the Denver Mint produced a very large number of 1979 D quarters, over 489 million coins, making it one of the more common issues in the Washington quarter series. Because of this high production, most examples found in circulated condition are worth only their face value of 25 cents. However, coins that remain in uncirculated condition, especially those with strong mint luster, sharp strike details, and minimal contact marks, can be worth more to collectors. Additionally, rare mint errors, such as double die varieties, off-center strikes, or coins struck on incorrect planchets, can significantly increase a coin's value, sometimes reaching tens or even hundreds of dollars depending on rarity and condition. The historical context of the 1979 D quarter adds another layer of interest. The late 1970s in the United States were marked by economic challenges such as inflation and energy crises, yet the country continued to rely on durable, standardized coinage for daily transactions. The Washington quarter, including the 1979 D issue, played an essential role in commerce, vending machines, transportation, and everyday purchases. It also served as a subtle reminder of the nation's heritage, with George Washington's image reinforcing ideals of leadership, independence, and unity. For coin collectors, the 1979 D quarter is not considered rare, but it is an important piece in completing a full Washington quarter collection. It represents the continuation of a classic design that remained largely unchanged for decades, making it a familiar and trusted part of American currency. While its monetary value may be modest, its historical and symbolic significance make it a meaningful collectible. Whether preserved in a coin album or discovered in loose change, the 1979 D quarter stands as a small yet enduring artifact of American history, connecting the past with everyday life in the modern era. Next, top 4. The United States of America quarter dollar 1980 with P. Mint mark is an important coin in the Washington quarter series because it marks a notable change in U.S. coinage history. The Philadelphia Mint, for the first time in regular circulation quarters, began using the P Mint mark. Prior to 1980, coins struck in Philadelphia typically did not carry any mint mark, so the appearance of the P on the 1980 quarter represents a shift toward better identification and tracking of mint production. This coin was produced during a time when the United States Mint was modernizing its systems and responding to growing demand for coinage across the country. On the obverse front of the coin, you will find the familiar portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States and a central figure in American history. The portrait was designed by John Flanagan and has been in use since 1932. Washington is shown facing left, with the word Liberty boldly inscribed above his head. To the left of the portrait appears the national motto, "In God We Trust," while the year 1980 is placed below. The small P mint mark can be seen just to the right of Washington's ponytail ribbon, indicating that the coin was minted in Philadelphia. This small detail makes the 1980 P quarter historically special, as it is one of the first quarters to officially carry this mint mark. The reverse back of the coin features the classic heraldic eagle design, also created by John Flanagan. The eagle is depicted with its wings spread wide, perched on a bundle of arrows that symbolize strength and military readiness. Beneath the arrows are olive branches, representing peace and diplomacy. Above the eagle is the Latin motto, E pluribus unum, which translates to out of many one, reflecting the unity of the states. Around the top edge of the coin is the inscription, United States of America, while quarter dollar appears along the bottom. This design remained unchanged for many decades and became one of the most recognizable symbols on American currency. The 1980 P quarter is composed of a copper-nickel clad material, which consists of a pure copper core bonded between two outer layers of copper and nickel alloy. This composition was introduced in 1965 to replace the earlier 90% silver coins, as rising silver prices made it impractical to continue using precious metals in everyday circulation. The coin weighs approximately 5.67 grams and has a diameter of 24.3 millimeters, with a reeded edge that helps prevent counterfeiting and reduces wear over time. In terms of mintage, the Philadelphia Mint produced a large number of 1980 P quarters, over 500 million coins, making them very common in circulation. Because of this high production, most examples found today in worn or circulated condition are worth only their face value of 25 cents. However, uncirculated coins, especially those with original mint luster, sharp details, and minimal marks, can be worth slightly more to collectors. Additionally, coins with minting errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or other anomalies, can be significantly more valuable depending on their rarity and condition. Historically, the 1980 P quarter represents a period of transition and modernization in the United States Mint. The introduction of the P mint mark on quarters reflects a broader effort to standardize coin identification across all mint facilities, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. This change also coincided with technological advancements in coin production and increased demand for coins in a growing economy. For collectors, the 1980 P quarter holds special significance as the first widely circulated Washington quarter to bear the Philadelphia Mint mark. While it is not rare, it is an essential piece in any complete Washington quarter collection. It serves as a reminder of both continuity and change, maintaining the classic design of George Washington while introducing a new element that would become standard in future coinage. Today, whether found in everyday change or preserved in a collection, the 1980 P quarter remains a meaningful symbol of American history and numismatic evolution.